Call this meeting to order, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided in accordance with Chapter 231, Public Law, 1975.
All right, we're going to have an invocation of solemn meditation. Also, in memory of Monica Mosley, I'd like to read the Bible verse of the police officer prayer. So we bow our heads, please. Lord, today, our brave police, women and men, go to work amidst their danger. We know their job is risky. Lord, we fear for their safety in the line of duty. As said, ye heal broken hearts and bind up the wounded. May her rest in peace, and God bless her family, and God bless America, because we need all the help we can get from our, and this is the protection from our police departments. Thank you.
Amen.
Okay, salute to the flag, pledge allegiance, please. Commissioner Marshall.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Here.
Commissioner Logue. Here. Commissioner Sorrow.
Here.
Commissioner Marchand.
Here.
Commissioner Taylor. Present. Deputy Director Romero.
Here.
Director Soleo.
Here.
Do I have a motion and second to dispense with the reading of the minutes from the last public meeting?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
There's no correspondence.
We have some presentations.
We do. The New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police presentation of certificate of reaccreditation to the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and Prosecutor's Office.
Please step up.
Good evening. I'd first like to say on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police that our thoughts and prayers are for the fallen officer. With that, I actually come here to recognize both the sheriff's office as well as the prosecutor's office. You have two incredible, effective organizations in those two agencies. In fact, their history in accreditation, for one, is over 10 years, and the other one certainly exceeds that. I'll be specific because Elizabeth made me do it. So the Sheriff's Office has been really accredited for over 15 years. I mean, that's really incredible. But the Prosecutor's Office, they have been, for about almost 10 years. So that's a significance, because the issue in accreditation is not a one-time event, it's a process. You have to maintain it every 3 years. So to that end, if you indulge me for 2 minutes, I'd like to share with you the significance of the achievement. So the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office have once again made a commitment to adhere to best practices at the state and national level in a highly regarded statewide law enforcement accreditation program. This program, administered to the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission, has helped to transparently demonstrate the professionalism and preparedness of state law enforcement agencies. The New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police Law Enforcement Accreditation Program is purposely designed to enhance professionalism and transparency in the state's public safety system. During these uniquely challenging times and the threat to health and safety, encouraging law enforcement agencies to follow standardized practices and policies is potentially life-saving and cost-effective investment with time and resources. Accreditation gives an agency a preparedness plan and a verification of excellence. Accreditation status represents a significant professional achievement, and the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office following best practices become part of their culture. It's the way they deliver services. I certainly went over the report, which I get to review before I submit it to the commission, and these are two agencies that are very, very involved in their communities. They have outreach programs, so their benefit goes beyond what one would subscribe to by definition to what a sheriff's office does and what a prosecutor's office actually does. So the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office have received this prestigious reaccredited agency status. It demonstrates Sheriff Michael Donato's and Prosecutor Jennifer Webb McRae firm commitment to maintaining accredited status, to remain on track with state and national standards, and the continued expectations for quality, professional, and ethical policing. And so to save some time, I'm just simply going to go to the in closing to what I actually pushed from the report. I'll be very brief. So under the leadership of Sheriff Michael Donato, Prosecutor Jennifer White-Maray, the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office demonstrated a high level of competence, leadership, and professionalism. It is the opinion of the assessment team, which I certainly concurred, the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office are highly professional and committed agencies which exemplify all the tenets of law enforcement accreditation at the state and national level. Therefore, the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Commission congratulate Sheriff Michael Donato, Prosecutor Jennifer White-Maray, Gradation Managers Sergeant Elizabeth Hoffman and Sergeant Frank Sabella, respectively, the members of the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office, the commissioners, and those citizens that they so proudly serve for having achieved their reaccreditation, joining a very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies in the state of New Jersey that have made this firm commitment to excellence in policing. So to all indeed, congratulations. This is where you get the clap for your head. I have the certificate for the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff? And I should add that this is very rare that I get to actually do two agencies at the same time, which is fine because I drove 96 miles to get here. So prosecutor, congratulations to both. Congratulations, Dr.
Thank you very much.
May I say one thing? Just very quickly, I promise.
That never happens.
Very quickly. I want to thank Mr. Delgado for allowing us to go through this process again. I want to thank Sergeant Frank Sabella, who had another commitment this evening. But I can testify to the importance of this process. Last week, when we learned of the untimely passing of Detective Monica Mosley, it was almost 11 o'clock at night when I got that call. And obviously, because I worked with her every day, I was very upset. But I was able to call on our policies and look at our policy as to what we do during that type of crisis to take action. And it was because we took the time to formulate our policies and deliberately think about our policies in times of non-crisis that we were able to handle that in a time of crisis. So I thank the Association of Chiefs of Police for the process because it does serve our agencies well. Thank you.
Exactly what the prosecutor said. No, obviously, just coming into this in January and getting involved with the process itself, I did do, or it was part of the process at the prosecutor's office. We went through it, and I know how tedious and the stuff and the time it takes to go in it and the many people that it takes to put it together. So, Harry, on behalf of the Sheriff's Department, I want to thank you, your agency, and all the assessors and so forth that put the time in to come out and help everybody like myself and our office to be better. So, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank Sergeant Hoffman personally. She's our accreditation manager. She dealt with, was dealing with this when we came in January and dealt with it all the way up until we went through the assessment and went up to North Jersey to go through the program. So, I mean, she wears a couple of different hats. She's also my internal affairs sergeant. So she does a lot of different things, but I just want to make sure that I publicly thank her for all the hard work and the time that she put in to making this process happen too for us. So thank you, everybody.
Do I have a motion and second to open public comment on resolutions only?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Public comment? State your name and where you're from.
Good evening. I'm Nancy Ridgway from Upper Deerfield and Fairfield Township. On Resolution 2024-622, this is a resolution amending a resolution adopted August 11th, 1960, designating certain county roads as thorough streets. It's been a long time coming for this intersection to become, I believe it is, an all-way stop. This is the intersection at Big Oak Road and Centerton Road, which has been a cause of many accidents, and I'm grateful for whoever made this possible. Thank you very much, and I'm sure the people that live in that neighborhood appreciate it.
Director, just to follow Ms. Ridgway, she's absolutely right. I remember getting a few calls that the neighbor for years was complaining they had many accidents, and we had a standard they had to raise to, so it's really, I'm glad that we finally at least have a four-way stop. I think they're looking for more, but at least a start, so.
Very familiar with the project, and I'm glad that our public works can get things moving along very quickly. So thank you very much, gentlemen, and thank you, Ms. Ridgway.
On Resolution 2024-626, this is a resolution authorizing the Cumberland County Administrator to continue an opt-out program for eligible county employees who choose to waive health insurance coverage. I'm sure that I'm almost positive that every year I get up here and say the same thing. It's a little bit discriminatory that a single person gets $625, but an employee with a child gets $1,300. That's more than twice of what a single person gets. And I really think that should be adjusted. Thank you.
Anyone else for public comment?
Motion to close?
Second. All in favor? Aye. Do I have a motion and second to vote by consent agenda on resolutions 2024-614 through 2024-630?
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Do I have a motion and second to adopt resolutions 2024-614 through 2024-630 by consent?
Can I have some questions, Director,
Please.
on a couple of them? I just want a clarification. There's two resolutions, 627 and 628. Director of Public Works, I got to ask you this when I was talking to you. They're both the same amount of money. Are they the same monies with just two different usages? They're both 2 million, yes, okay,
You're talking 627, 628?
yes.
Mr. Whitaker, our engineer is on the phone, if I'm not mistaken. You'd be able to answer that.
Mr. Whitaker, you online?
Yes, sir.
Resolution 627 and 628. That's number 14 and 15. There's a question about...
Are they the same monies,
Correct.
or is it
Yes,
separate?
yes, Commissioners, yes, they are. The one for which I believe is 628 is just bringing the money officially into the county budget. And then 627 approves the grant agreement with the DOT for the money.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Whitaker.
Last one is 2024-618. What do you call it? The salaries of the college. I would like to table that until I get more information on it. Is that okay?
Well, that's not the college necessarily.
No, that's the...
That's for 4-H.
Right. I would just like to get some clarification on it, that's all. And we can put it up for the next work session.
Do you want to have Mr. Buzarski offer some clarification at this time?
618. Yeah,
618.
salaries for...
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
So just for clarification, this is done every year. Those three positions are the agricultural agents at the county. That is, their salaries are shared between Rutgers University and Cumberland County, and their increases are determined through Rutgers. So every year, this addenda document is done for the shared service agreement between the county and Rutgers.
With this money, are there any of it that's grant money that's used?
On our end, no. I don't know about the
Part of it
Rutgers.
is paid for through Rutgers.
Well, yes.
Yes.
the-
Well, no, I know that you're splitting it, okay? But I was just wondering if any of it was grant money on our part.
On our end, no.
Are the positions of question? Are the positions in question? Is that what you
No, I was worried about the money, that's all. I just wanted to know how they came about spending this kind of money.
Are you still looking at the table?
No, I'm fine with it. I needed clarification.
Is Salem County also involved with that? With their salaries too? Do they share?
Salem County has a separate agreement with Rutgers.
Okay, very good.
All right, thank you.
Anyone else?
No, that's-
Okay,
Motion?
proceed.
Motion?
Motion, yes.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Well, I guess we're going to stay. I actually would have stayed on 623, so.
What about the rest?
No, that's okay.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleil?
Yes.
Resolutions 2024-631, resolution correcting Resolution 2024-196, resolution authorizing grant application to the New Jersey Office of the Attorney General for a sub-grant under the FFY 23 Stop Violence Against Women Act grant program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleil?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-632, resolution approving budget amendment FFY 2023 Stop Violence Against Women Grant Program, $52,746. Do I have a motion and
I'll
second?
make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleil?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-633, resolution rejecting all bids received for interpreter and sign language interpretation services and authorizing the re-advertising for requests for bids for interpreter services and sign language interpretation. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
I just have a question. Did we not get anybody to respond to it, or?
Budget.
I think it was outside of the budget, I don't remember.
What was the sign language interpreter for?
The sign language interpreter is John, I'm not real sure.
Look up.
Is that the county sign?
That's a DOS interpreter?
We use
It's a DOS interpreter.
we use all languages, sign language.
That's what I
Yes,
thought.
we have to have that service provided to all.
So is there not a sign language interpreter at this time?
So right now, we use a vendor that I believe we use 911 uses, and it's open bid limit, so we all have to go out to bid. And I don't know all of the details because I'm not involved in the purchasing end, but I think that we haven't either had enough or the correct bids come in. I'm not sure if it was a budget issue again, because it's not just for DOS. It's also 911. They use a considerable amount as well, I believe.
Go for clarification.
Yeah.
Motion.
We already did.
Okay.
It's my vote, so, I mean, I guess it's going back out for bid? Is that what we're doing? Yes, so then my vote is yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleil?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-634, resolution awarding fair and open professional service contract for providing survey services for the Cumberland County Planning Board and Engineering Department, RFQ number 24-38. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yeah, just a statement real quick. I hope that there's a big list there that we use, and I'll say this to the administration, that we use, spread the wealth around for this service. That's all I ask, so, yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes, and by the way, there is a long list.
Yeah, which is good.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-635, resolution approving change order number 1 to contract for providing comprehensive credible messenger youth anti-gang identification, notification, and mentoring program for the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office, RFP number 22-52 resubmission. Do I have a motion and second?
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
No.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-636, resolution approving change order number 2 to contract for providing security guard services for the Cumberland County Department of Social Services, the Cumberland County Library, and various locations as needed, bid number 22-39. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-637, resolution authorizing purchase of 2 reconfigured Icon brand arches with installation for county fairgrounds under bid number ESCNJ 24/25-01, contract number 65 MCES-CCPS. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes, and I'm glad, I hope this is the start of many other structures we're going to do at the fairgrounds and different, which we are, which is great, so.
Oh, one question. Do we have a design?
Yes.
Yeah, they certainly do.
Okay. I'd like to see it sometime or another. Thank you.
By the way, Matt, did we change the elevation on that archway so that the machinery can get underneath?
Most machinery can get underneath it. There may be some vehicles that will
Can we
communicate
have a
with
back
the
entrance?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Commissioner Lodes?
My vote is yes, and I just want to say that I'm happy that we're moving forward with several steps in improving our Kenton fairgrounds.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yeah, so this is definitely another step that we're making with the fairgrounds. I know that's been a priority for this board, and I'm glad to see once again another step being made towards it. So my vote's yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-638, resolution designating representatives to accept bid pricing regarding reserve auctions. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-639, resolution authorizing purchases from New Jersey State contract vendor for 240 Optiplex from Factor Plus PC and 120 Dell 24 monitors for the Cumberland County Division of Social Services. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-640, resolution authorizing purchase from the New Jersey State contract vendor for the Axon Interview Room proprietary system with 5-year warranty for the County Prosecutor's Office. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-641, resolution correcting Resolution 2024-561. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-642, resolution approving change order number 1 to contract for providing security guard services for the Cumberland County Division of Social Services, the Cumberland County Library, and various locations as needed, bid number 22-39. Do I have a motion and
I
second?
make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-643, resolution approving budget amendment, NJSL Capital Projects Fund, Community Center Digital Connect Grant Award, $3 million. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
I make the,
Commissioner Albrecht?
I just want to say that this has been a long time coming, and I really do appreciate this commission. It's going to really be something special when it's built. I think it's going to push the envelope as far as some of those statistics that we always need to be 21st in. I think this says this commission's made a commitment to improving those statistics in an area that needs this facility. And I think the library has a challenge. The library director has a challenge, and she has a deadline to meet, and this goes right along with it. I don't mean the state's deadline, our own deadline on improving the library service in this county. And it's not just library service, it's a multi-faceted attack at this county's literacy, and I think that, this, thank you, this is great, so.
As long as you say wash hands, I was fine. All right, let's move on.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-644, resolution canceling expired contracts for October 2024 covering materials, services, and supplies. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-645, resolution authorizing purchases from state contract vendors. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
646, I have to abstain.
Resolution 2024-646, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for custom trailer repairs for the Cumberland County Department of Public Works. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
I have a question. Are you abstaining from 645 or 646?
646.
Okay, that's the one we're on now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You jumped one ahead. I just wanted to clarify that.
I was reading it and then went,
That's fine, I just want to clarify. Resolution 2024-647, resolution exercising second and final option to renew contract for providing a full-service third-party administrator to provide medical benefits management for the Cumberland County Department of Corrections, RFP number 22-43. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Just to clarify, we required to do this, right? This is all part of the settlement type of, right? Okay. Is that,
He's asking if we're required to do this.
so this is all part of the requirement?
yes.
One or another, it
Has to happen, so, okay. Yes. It's just that I want to make sure people understand that it's normal business. Okay. All right. Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-648, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing transportation services for adolescent clients for the Cumberland County Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Services Office, bid number 23-47. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Just a question. How, every year we seem to do this. Can't we incorporate this into our CATS system, our transportation system for future? This is $41,000 more that could be into our budget. Just stating that, so.
That would have to be something, I guess, asked by Melissa Niles and.
Well,
or
instead of
maybe-
going out to bid, okay.
Again, Ms. Niles, if you want to make a comment real quick on this.
Sure. Sure. So that's a good question. However, the youth are a specialized population, and they cannot be served by CATS because they have to, there's a lot involved in transporting the youth. They have to, we have to pick them up either at school or at home, and there's just a lot involved in it. Believe me, if we could find another way to do it, we would. And I know it's expensive and costly, but it's not something that CATS would be able to do.
But the
There's
money-
a lot involved in the transporting of the youth.
Mrs. Niles, is this?
Other than short of us doing it ourselves, which we can't because we don't have enough staff to do it. And plus, I would have to have 2 staff members because I would not allow a staff to transport a client alone for safety reasons.
That's what I was just going to ask.
So actually, it's cheaper to contract it out.
Right. That makes more sense to me. Is this because they have a condition of sorts, and therefore that we have maybe possibly an insurance issue as well?
An insurance issue, yes, they have to have additional insurance.
to be with the youth. They have to have child molestation insurance as a, I don't know if you call that a rider, but there is that requirement. There's just a lot that's involved, and we would love to have more transportation providers. Whenever that goes out to bid, we would love to have more transportation providers respond to the bid. And there's also, you know, that's another problem that we have is we don't have that many transportation providers. It's really it's a challenge.
Melissa, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't mix the two different packages.
That's what she said.
Right. Correct. We can't even have, we cannot operate, so we serve age 12 and up, so the youth are in the building between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. We're not allowed to have adult clients in the building. When the youth are in the building for their safety, because, you know, we might have a sex offender, or you don't even, you know, just for their safety, we cannot commingle them. We definitely cannot transport them together.
Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Niles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Solano?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-649, resolution authorizing approval to exercise renewal of a grant agreement with the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services for the Community Peer Recovery Center Grant Program, number 25-958-ADA-0. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-650, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing urine drug screening and on-site testing supplies for the Cumberland County Alcohol and Drug Abuse Services Office and the Cumberland County Department of Corrections, bid number 23-25, resubmission. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-651, resolution approving budget amendment, Community Peer Recovery Center, $36,486. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-652, resolution authorizing agreement with the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Family Development for FFY 2025 Title 4-D reimbursement. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Select?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-653, resolution authorizing purchase of Comtech Systems Incorporated hosted VoIP telephone services / equipment for the County Department of Information Technology in accordance with New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Alliance, contract number CK04, subcontract number 24-38. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-654, resolution amending Resolution 2024-455, authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for 107 gift cards in the amount of $200 for the Cumberland County Division of Employment and Training. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-655, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for $825 gift cards for the County Human Services Advisory Council. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-656, resolution correcting Resolution 2024-390, resolution authorizing application and participation for the State of New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for the FFY23 Victims of Crime Act Grant Program, County Sexual Assault Response Team Forensic Nurse Examiner Program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Absolutely.
Resolution 2024-657, resolution amending Resolution 2023-786, exercising second and final option to renew contract for providing community support services, Older Americans Act services for the elderly and disabled for the 2022-2024 area plan contract, RFP number 21-50. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Just a question. Reading it, it said that it was a building. They stopped building. Is the money, you're taking the money back down the road because they said they're stopped building, or what did they stop building? Sorry,
They did ramps. They built ramps.
build ramps, and they're not building any more ramps anymore? Okay.
This is what I think it is, this grant. There's been a real problem with actually getting the vendors to perform, to build ramps or any ADA type equipment. I think, is that what I'm speaking to? Is that the same?
Yeah,
There's a big
It's very difficult to get people, we talked about this, correct?
We did actually, when they rescinded the agreement, because they lost their staff that built the ramps for us, and so we put it out to bid twice and with no responses. So we're reallocating the money to other services in the office.
But not building ramps, because it seems like there's
It's not just ramps, it's any ADA compliant type situation, whether it be opening up doorways, putting in just railings, anything that's ADA.
Well, this was mainly for a ramp program, yeah.
So are you going to hold this money in reserve in case someone needs a ramp?
Well, no, because we don't have anybody that can build the ramp, so we reprogrammed it into the office for another service. We're putting it out to bid. As soon as I get my 2025 award, we're going to put this program out to bid again for the next 3-year cycle, so hopefully someone will.
All right, so you
Well,
need
if anybody knows any licensed contractors that are retiring, you want to build some ramps, I mean, this is the kind of problem
I
that
would
we
like to
have.
offer a suggestion. I know in my time at Habitat for Humanity, that was always an issue as well, and people always called to see if we would volunteer to build ramps, because there is a high need, and there are a lot of builders who don't want to get involved in that small project. Is there any consideration, have we reached out to CC Tech to see if we can partner with them?
We haven't reached out to CC Tech. We have it as soon as we're going to publish the RFP, we are going to reach out to Habitat to see if they want to partner with that for that program.
Yeah, those are going to be my two suggestions. Reaching out to Habitat or the Tech to see if there was any options for that and if it would meet our requirements as well.
So I know there's, I know there's a need, that's why, so it's just that you just don't have the people to do it.
Right, because the agency had done it, their person retired, and because the grant only allows so much money per person, it doesn't cover the cost for an entire ramp, so it...
Do you have a criteria of the builder, so we can put it out to maybe there's some small builders that do these projects? Do you have a criteria you need?
Well, generally, it's a nonprofit organization that we target through the grant that we get from the state.
Mr. Dubois is talking about trying to hold a purchasing workshop to try to help contractors. So that we can help them help us.
See, a lot of times, people don't want to go through the paperwork in order to work for the county. I know, I did it before.
We're going to try to demystify it.
So this is very good because it happened 2 other times, and we got a very good response doing that seminar. But again, it's because we helped them do the paperwork that's why they did it. So it's one of those things that unless the person really wants to dig in, do all the paperwork, and get certified for the county, a lot of people don't want to do that.
There's something on the books right now that we've been discussing with an idea of a vendor workshop. Sit down either by Zoom or by in person. I'd like to see some type of
I think it's more important to do it in person.
I agree. So that's why we're looking at both options, because some people
Maybe a hybrid, because we don't want to rule anybody out.
Right. Well, I commend you for that solution because I think that's a really fantastic idea, and I think it helps a lot of smaller businesses as well.
I can't take credit for that. The Atlantic County has started that same program, and in talking with the Atlantic County Commissioner, myself and John, we thought that would be a good idea to promote it here in Cumberland County.
Absolutely.
So we're on our way to do that too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's my
Commissioner
vote.
Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sarver?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-658, resolution approving budget amendment FFY23, BOCASA-SART/fine program, BS 106-23, $141,103. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Sorrow? Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-659, resolution amending Resolution 2024-577, authorizing purchase from New Jersey State contract vendor for purchase of survival armor, Peacekeeper Level 2 armor for the Cumberland County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sarver?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-660, resolution amending Resolution 2022-700 in order to accept a grant extension of one additional year for the HIDTA grant program. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Just a question on this. The dates I saw, only said the 24th. He said one additional year. Is that, I didn't see 25, but I could have missed it. So is it for 25 or is it for, on this grant,
660.
660?
Hyde grant?
Yes.
This is extending it one additional.
1 year.
I just didn't
I
see.
believe it's an extension of 1 year. I'd have to look at the
Okay,
resolution.
just, I just want to make sure to extend it to 2025, right? Or they're behind a year.
Usually when we can't spend all the money in 1 year, we ask for a 1-year extension.
Okay.
So I didn't realize that was on tonight, so I haven't looked at the resolution, but I believe it's to extend
You've been a bit
one
busy
additional
today, so.
year.
Yeah, all right. Just, I'm for it, yes, but just, I was just saying the number, that we get another year, or it's just an extension of 24, so, all right.
This is our high-intensity drug traffic, organized crime unit.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand? Commissioner
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-661, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for replacement glass and miscellaneous supplies for the Cumberland County Public Works. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sarver?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-662, resolution authorizing purchase from Omnia Partners National Cooperative Contract Vendor for CCTV equipment and installation for the Cumberland County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-663, resolution reappointing member to the County Insurance Fund Commission. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Albrecht?
Just a question. How many commissioners are on this board, on this insurance fund board? Three? So who are the members of this?
Marchand, myself, and Harold.
No.
Well, what about, is there another
Commissioner
commissioner?
Taylor's the alternate.
The alternate?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sarver?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Do I have a motion and second to accept the treasurer's report as provided?
Yes. Motion.
Second?
All in favor?
Yeah.
Aye.
All right.
Do I have a motion and second to
I'll make it.
authorize the payment of all salary and wages?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Do I have a motion and second to open public comment on new business only?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Okay, public comment for new business. Anybody interested? Okay.
Good evening again, I'm Nancy Ridgway from Upper Deerfield and Fairfield Townships. I think I need to make a correction when I stated on Resolution 2024-622 about changing the road to a four-way stop. I want to make it clear that this is Centerton Road at Big Oak Road to Woodruff Road. So Woodruff Road and Big Oak Road will become a four-way stop. Woodruff Road and Big Oak Road. Centerton Road and Big Oak Road is already a four-way stop. So we're going to have two four-way stops practically back to back. Okay, I want to just make sure everybody understands that. Okay. Talking about streets, I want to talk about Crane Street. Does anybody know where Crane Street is?
Which city, Mike?
Bridgeton.
Thank you.
Well, when we first moved into this building, we have a little street out here called Crane Street. And at that time when we moved in here, it was a two-way street. And shortly after we moved into this building, it became a one-way street. And after our last meeting here, I observed a lot of people from this committee going the wrong way down a one-way street. And that could be a serious problem because it wasn't long after that that a truck did turn in that street going the correct way. So when you leave this office, please make sure you use the one-way street in the right direction. Thank you. I also want to say, since I still got a couple of minutes left, I was so happy tonight to hear that you approved the minutes. That included the minutes of the CCIA meeting. There was a lot of discussion since July about the CCIA and Jerry Valaquez's contract. Tonight you approved his contract. It was negotiated and approved last week. It could have been negotiated and approved back in July, so I didn't have to come to two meetings at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning, where you didn't even serve breakfast or coffee. So I'm happy tonight that Jerry got his contract. Thank you.
Hi, Barbara Nedahan, Director of the Office on Aging. I just wanted to make an announcement that our office is holding a Fall Festival and Symposium on November 7th at the Wheaton Arts in Millville. We are going to have, it's going to be for seniors, people with disabilities, and their caregivers. It's open to the public. It's free. We have a couple of presentations. Our County Council here will be doing a presentation, and our Office of Emergency Management will also be presenting on the special needs and being prepared for seniors and people with disabilities, the special things they need to do. So I just wanted to make the announcement that everybody's invited, and to have to make a reservation for our seniors, to call the office at 856-453-2224. And as of today, we have 31 agencies that are registered with information tables for the public. So.
Very good, thank you.
What time?
856-453-2224.
Time also.
Time, what's the time?
The time is from 10 to 2, and lunch will be provided.
That will be sent to Kim?
Yeah, and it's actually on a county website. It's on the homepage.
Is it sent to Kim?
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seeing no one else, motion to close.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Commissioner reports?
Okay. Let's start with Commissioner Marshall. Any reports?
Thank you. So another busy month here, meetings, events, things like that. But what I usually, when I talk, I like to talk about things that are going to happen in the future. We got two very important events and dates coming up. 2 weeks from today is Election Day. So I just want to encourage everyone to get out and encourage them to vote, exercise your right to vote. Please do that. I'd love to see a huge turnout in Cumberland County. And we have a second date coming up, which is in relation to this. It's Veterans Day. It's the following week. So we have our veterans who fought for our right to be able to vote. So I would like to see people go out and exercise that vote. I'd like to thank all the veterans. It doesn't have to be Veterans Day to thank a veteran, but I would like to thank all the veterans, and that's all I have today.
Commissioner Taylor?
I would like to thank, I'm sorry, not thank, but I would just like to say that I attended the ribbon cutting for the new Violent Firehouse. It's a beautiful facility, and congratulate the firemen, and wish them all the best. Also, what Art said, don't forget to go vote. It's very important, and we don't have anything else.
Okay, very good. Commissioner Albright?
Yeah, I had a couple of things. The 4-H just had their trunk or treat haunted hayride, I guess, and I hear the turnout was very, very good. They did a great job. The horse clubs are what actually ran it. I'm still learning that each club does something, so I'm getting the hang on that. So again, a good job, a great job, because it was very well attended. I also want to salute for Deerfield, because they have kept a derivative, I guess, of Clement Pappas, but I wish I could remember the name, but over $200 million going to be spent in the county. On the heels of attracting Sika, another company that's investing in Cumberland County that sells all over the Swedish, I better not say what kind of company, but a company that's a foreign company, but investing, it sells all over the country. When they invest, it was told that their employees, the ones they hire, stay there until they're done, until they're retired. That's how good a company it is. So a salute on the efforts that they've done and all the players that got involved and they make that happen. I also, when you're talking about veterans, on November 2nd is the Marine Corps Ball, which is open. Please contact the local 7th Marine Detachment. If you've never been, it's actually quite something special that if you've gone once, you'll thoroughly enjoy, and for being around the Marine Corps birthday November 10th and November 11th being Veterans Day, it really led right into that. So encourage people to vote. Please vote and exercise your right. There's so many ways to do it now, so please do it. Give me 1 second. Got a chance to which is a shame, and I say this, it's a shame that the Lighthouse Challenge was held in Cumberland County, was held over the state of New Jersey. Cumberland County got, again, big numbers of people coming down to get their passport checked, and they go out to see a building that's closed and shuttered. I urge this commission that we become very proactive, because if the DEP is in charge of it, it will be run into the ground or fall into the ground. I don't understand when you have a special group that's maintaining it, making it available, used, would have been a very active part and is involved with tourism in this county. That when they take it over and they shutter it, that doesn't do anyone good, any good. It's also, I think, the 250th year of the state of New Jersey, and so they're going around to different historic events. We had one in Greenwich, reenacted the team burning, which was a great event, and a week before they had another event, which it reflects the fairs that were held years ago in Greenwich. So we have a lot of history in this county, and we have one of our major tourism destinations shuttered. I think, and I'll say this, I think maybe the DEP should be shuttered for what they've done and what they do. So I just threw that out to you. And thank you, Director.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes. Been to a lot of meetings, especially with the administration and Public Works, which I'm one of the liaison to, trying to get things worked out there. And I was also at the ribbon cutting for the new firehouse in Violent, and that was a really great event. I thought that was done very well. What I want to talk about is Saturday. Went to the National suicide prevention that was put on by Cumberland County. Great event. It was well attended. Commissioner Albrecht and I were there. We were able to speak. I think what's important that everybody knows is that Cumberland County, as far as I understand, is the only county in the state that sponsors this particular event. Most of the time, this event is sponsored by a charitable organization, a nonprofit organization, okay? But Cumberland County stepped forward, and we're doing it. And by the way, it's the 10th year that Cumberland County has done this. And I just want to say they did a great job. They really did. And they brought it out to the forefront about suicide and how you can't be embarrassed. You can't look at it as a stigma on yourself if you are involved in it or a family member was involved in it. There's mental health issues when this happens. And I truly believe that, we all have cell phones and iPads, and I don't know how this is going to sound, but I do believe that a lot of times these things start a lot of these problems, especially with the bullying or whatever, especially with small kids. If you only knew how many young people do this. So I really am a big proponent of social workers in schools. I think we should have more. It's just a shame that when there's a budget cut, what do? They take out social workers. They're not teaching. My own sister was a social worker in one of the schools in Vineland, and she was the only one at the time for 3,000 kids. And what's important, they had that joke, where the phone, hello, suicide hotline, could you hold, please? Well, she actually had to say to a child, because she was with two others, I have a seat and I'll be with you in a bit. That's unacceptable. So this, as I said, was a great program. I was very, very happy to be part of it. And I think we have to get the message out that, don't be afraid to come forward. It's very important. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Romero. I'm going back and forth, as you can tell.
All right. Well, I'm just going to piggyback on Art, Commissioner. Coming from a communist country, I want you to realize it's a privilege to vote, and everybody should go out there to vote this election. And there are means of transportation and help that the county gives, and take advantage of it. I myself always took my kids to vote because it's one way of expressing your rights and freedom that we have in this country. And it, to me, it's a privilege. It's really a special day that you could go out there and express yourself and put that vote in. And, and that's all I have to say, but take advantage. Teach your kids from the beginning to good, election day, let's go vote. Let it be an event, So that's about all I have to say.
Sure. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Wells.
Good evening, everyone. I know that we have already said this, but I don't think it can be said enough, that I offer my condolences to the family of Officer Mosley, to the prosecutor's office, and to this entire community. As an educator in the city of Bridgeton for 8 years and going through way too many tragedies and hard times here in the city of Bridgeton, I know that it affects everyone. That kind of tragedy touches so many lives, families, children, students, everybody. And I just want to say that I hope that the city and the community continue to comfort each other in this time and in this terrible tragedy. There are no words of comfort other than please to be patient and kind to one another as we all weather this storm. And Prosecutor, I want to commend you for being a fantastic leader to the community at this time as well, and offer my condolences directly to you as well. The second thing I want to say is that when I came onto this board last year, two things that were really important to me were mental health, addiction services, and also improving our recreation here in the county. Improving all of those things really is for the health of our communities, for our families, and to make this a much healthier community. And I have to say how proud I am of this board for making that a priority as well. And at every meeting, we're taking more strides in improving our recreation services, improving our county park system, and beginning to develop that, beginning to launch that, and also adding more and more mental health services and addiction services. Quite frankly, this is an epidemic throughout the entire world, in our country, in our state, and especially in our county, and we can't offer enough help. It has to be as readily available as possible. So I just want to commend this board for making that a priority as well. The third thing is, yes, Doug, you mentioned about the Lighthouse Challenge, and we've been a lot of places in the last month since we've met before, but this year was the 2024 New Jersey Lighthouse Challenge, and I was so proud to weather those storms with East Point Lighthouse, and will continue to do so. I know this board is committed to that as well. That even when our lighthouse was closed, we still continued to meet, and as Commissioner Albrecht said, that there were hundreds of people that went down to Leesburg and paid homage to the East Point Lighthouse and are awaiting its return. And we will continue to fight to make sure that it's back open and becomes a beacon of tourism here in Cumberland County once again. Lastly, it is election season, and yes, election is November 5th. However, early voting does begin on October 26th, next Saturday, and there is 3 locations throughout Cumberland County, and I just want to make sure that the public is aware that the Board of Elections has extended early voting starting October 26th, and the hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 8. And Sundays, 10 to 6, and there are 3 locations throughout the county: in Bridgeton at the Bridgeton Senior Center, in Millville at the Millville Women's Club, and in Vineland at the Vineland Powell Center on 6th Street. I know a lot of people travel. Also, it's a presidential election. Going to be a lot of lines. So this is a really great option for people who have older family members who are taking them to the polls as well. I want to make sure everybody knows that. And lastly, it's spooky season, so be careful out there. The kids are running around, and I wish everybody a safe and happy and fun Halloween.
Very good. Thank you, Commissioner. I have just a couple of little things to say. First of all, kudos to Mayor Crillen for his due diligence to bring Secret Corporation and retain Pappas in Cumberland County. He's did some fine work along with his administration. Speaking with him yesterday, he's did quite a job. He's a good man and saved a lot of jobs and brought more in. So that's something that we need for economic development. That's number one. Number two, as you probably saw in the press release, South Avenue has now been signed off by the Army Corps of Engineers. We're waiting for permitting, and we will proceed finally after all these years. It took some hard work and patience and some expediting, and then finally, basically just making a phone call to a couple people and an email to a very, very crucial person at the Army Corps of Engineers, and I got what I wanted. So that's something, a feather in the cap for this commission right here. It's long awaited, and it's going to be done correctly, which I'm really looking forward to. Let's talk about a little other projects, and then I want to talk to the prosecutor in a minute. Bayshore Festival is coming up on the 26th. Again, celebrate our heritage in Cumberland County. That's what made Cumberland County great at one time, and we will make Cumberland County great again. Number two, Operation Greenlight. This is something that's dear to my heart and dear to everybody's heart here. This is a national project by the commissioners across the country. It started in 2021. All you have to do is put a green light out. I put green candles in my candles in those, what do they call them, kind of candles? My wife got out on it before the house. But anyway, she puts them out on there, and it shows our support. The point is that it goes along hand in hand with mental health and addictions. We have a lot of our military, when they try to repatriate, can't do it. They need the help. This shows their awareness that people out here do care. You know, a shake of a hand when they come home is not enough. They need to get repatriated back into our community with their families and into jobs. And this is what we're all about. This is what we're supposed to be doing. And finally, Monica Mosley, I didn't know her well. One of my guys who worked for me was related to Monica, and he is very heartbroken. And I also know a couple of other gentlemen, and one gentleman, as I spoke of, but I won't mention names, Madam Prosecutor, but basically mentored her and brought her into it, and he's very heartbroken. And those conversations are hard to take because I truly mean what I said about the prayer. They protect us, whether they're in the streets or not, they protect us. And I had a long talk with Madam Prosecutor today. I went down to her office. We were there for about an hour. I met with some of the family. And they seem to be taking it okay, but I don't think that it's really hit them yet. There's a lot of things that needs to be said because that's a group there. And not just the prosecutor's office, it's the sheriff's department, it's the police departments. We need to come together, as my grandmother used to do. We've got coming together. You know? And it's just something that we need to bring to as a family of this county. And we've been so separated for many years. I saw at the museum Wheels for Squeals, and I called Ben Romanek and I called Anthony Finucci. They were together at the museum, and they were speaking together. And that's probably the first time in the years that I've been living in Cumberland County that I saw the Millville and Vineland mayors together, bringing it together. So with that, we have some holiday season coming up. We have Halloween coming up. Be safe with your children. Make sure they don't take any wooden nickels. That's an old expression. I should have probably said that. Showed my age. But also, you know, we have other holidays coming up as well, and we'll have more time to speak on different subject matters. But what Tony said is very important. And I know I called you Tony because he's a dear friend of mine, and that man surely understands what it's like not to have the ability to vote. Take somebody with you to vote. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I really don't care. Show them that they can't be apathetic to this. If we lose this, we lose our country. So anyway, I want to end this as God bless America, and God bless Cumberland County, and God bless you all. Good night.
Do we have any executive session?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
7:08.
Okay. Thank you all.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.